Okay, so I really don't think that this is going to take long to essentially explain. It's one of those more simple explainers. So, someone asked me why exactly Miguel O'Hara never recruited Spider-Man Noir into Spider Society, and it has a lot to do with Spider-Man Noir's entire personality. So, first off, every single Peter Parker, and Noir is a Peter Parker, they get the speech from Ben Parker, which is with great power comes great responsibility. In the form of Spider Man Noir, he did not get that speech. That was not his motto. The motto that he received from Ben was if there's too much power, then it's the responsibility of the people to take it away. Spider Society is an organization that, simply put, has way too much power. And what I mean by that is, in order to preserve the canon, Miguel O'Hara basically has the power to dictate who lives and who dies. And for Spider Noir, that's just no. Spider Noir is the type of person that believes that good should triumph over evil. If you were to put him in a situation where you tell him that you have to let this one person die in order to save 100 people, he would not allow that one person to die. He does not believe in sacrificing the few or the one for the many. If anything, he would run hands with Miguel in an attempt to not only save that person, but also break and destroy the entire just system that Spider Society is built upon. Which Spider Society is a group of spider people that believe that it is okay to sacrifice the few in order to maintain the status quo of the many. Now, you could say that that's a little bit of a loose interpretation of what Spider Society does, because Spider Society as a whole has to look at the entirety of the multiverse and protect the stability of the multiverse on the multiversal web of fate. But when you look at basically the situation that Miles Morales ends up in, where Spider Society tells him that, hey, your dad has to die, it is a canon event, and Miles says, okay, then just send me back home. It's up to me whether or not, I'm unable to save my dad, but I'm at least given the ability to try and prevent a canon event from occurring, and I can either succeed or I can fail, and then I'll learn my lesson and realize that you can't save everyone. Miguel does not give him that choice. Instead, Miguel instantaneously imprisons Miles the same way he imprisons all of those criminals and refuses to send him home in any way, shape, or form. And then there's even a level or a question that should be asked of Miguel's character on whether or not he simply does not send these people who are taken out of their universe and thrown into another one against their will home if he gets annoyed with essentially the way in which his situation with the Vulture almost ended, where he gets annoyed, instantaneously takes out the fangs, and it looks as though he's about to kill Vulture. Yes, Vulture is a villain, but at the exact same time, he did not bring himself to Gwen's universe. A situation outside of his control did, and you would have thought that since Miguel has been dealing with this, he would basically do everything in his power to subdue this person and then get him off site and back to his own universe. Instead, he's quick to jump directly into execution. Well, how many other villains has he basically become exasperated with and he just killed outright, stopping them from infecting that universe or destabilizing that universe instead of assisting that person in bringing them back home? It's just multiple different question marks about the nefarious nature of Spider Society and the way in which they deal with the aberrations, but then also the way in which they choose to deal with Miles, which is why you see him basically a part of Spider-Gwen's squad to go and save Miles at the end of the movie, because that is what he does. Like, that is the thing that he would definitely sign up for. Someone needs help. I'm going to go help that person because they're in basically a bad bind. And he also has a relationship with Miles. So no, he would never, he would never have joined Spider Society in any way, shape, or form. If anything, I think that between both him and Spider Ham, they would have both probably worked together to um, just completely dismantle and destroy everything that Spider Society stood for. I feel as though Noir, Ham, and Hobie, Spider-Punk, are going to be fantastic friends because they all operate inside like that same theater with the way in which they look at authoritarianism. But yeah, let me know what you think. Comment down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.